Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike, Magnificent Independence Kite Elite, yes. And today we are going to be doing a bit of the pink tiger that we have had for 2 years. We're still going to work on this little plume that we've got here. And go from there really. So yeah, we'll get going. It has been an absolute disaster trying to upload stage 1. I could not believe it. Last night I was uploading it and it got to about 9 o'clock and then it said that it crashed and had to start all over again. And oh my god, I was so annoyed because it's at the back of my mind, I'm thinking this is just going to push me back trying to get this finished because I wanted to get it on the channel this year, but it doesn't look like it's going to make it this year at this rate. And then so I thought, right, well I'll go to bed and continue uploading it. After it crashed, it got to about 50%, and then when I went to bed it just still was uploading. So I was like, well, I'll leave it uploading through the night then and do that. And yeah, got up this morning and it's crashed again. So whether there's a problem with the actual video, I don't know, but it is rather frustrating. So I don't know what's causing it. I've got everything uploaded, I've got free storage. I just don't understand what's causing it to crash all the time. So right, I don't really want to take this any further than that. So I think what we'll do is we'll start to bring this across here. I'm actually filming today on my old iPhone 8, so when I did a test on that, because sometimes if I ain't got storage, what I'll do is I'll just record like a blank video with nothing on it, to see how much room it's got, and it said like 1 hour 42, so there's definitely like 2 hours worth of storage on here. So here, rather than keep going back and forth, I'm just going to do a bit of colour filling here with one colour and then move on to the next colour. It's a gorgeous day today. It's really sunny and the end of the week, which is great because it's my day off. And I used to have Thursdays off, but I've got fed up with keep going in off Thursday, in Friday, back in the weekend. So they changed it so I could have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I have my long weekend, yay! So it's really nice. I've got a couple of customers that I need to ship off tonight, and they've picked InPost, which is quite nice because Yoda are taking forever to deliver. It's absolutely ridiculous. The last couple of days they've been saying that it's out for delivery, and then it gets like 7 o'clock and then you check back at midnight and it's still saying out for delivery. So yeah, there's something really weird going on. There's and it came up in my vintage screen saying this parcel is taking longer than expected. If this is not delivered within so many days, it goes to the lost status and then we can claim compensation. So, but I'm not sure how that would work because I'm what they call the sender. So would they compensate the buyer? Because remember that the seller doesn't pay the label. The buyer pays the label for you. So I'm assuming that the compensation would go to the buyer, but if the item is lost, then obviously I would get compensation, so I can claim on the lost item. But again, I don't know how I would do that because obviously most of the things I sell is like old t-shirts and stuff that I don't really use anymore, so I don't really know how I can prove how much I paid for that, so. But yeah, I've not actually had any go missing before. One had a ferry go round and went to a place that they said was delivered and it wasn't, and it ended up going back to my reship unit. By the way, talking of reship, I've completely closed it now. I've really had a long think about this, and it's not worth it. I'm getting charged like £7 every time I get a package there, and then to ship it they want another £8. And when you look on the website of Raw Mail, that doesn't marry up because what they're doing, in my opinion, reship is a cash grab because what they do is they charge in American dollars, even though it's a UK warehouse, because the Milton Keynes ones is in the UK. So yeah, I think that's really out of order, and I was like, do you know what, I don't want this anymore. So if people want to send me gifts, then, you know, as I said, you're not obliged to. Please don't feel you have to. You can just send me something on my Amazon wish list, because when you look at it, I'm paying out like £7 every time, and I could invest that into a diamond painting. And I briefly stopped it for like a few months, but because people wanted to start sending me gifts, I then re-implemented it. So I no longer put it in the video descriptions anymore. It's so much work to go all the way back and, you know, take it out of each video. So eventually I'll have to go back and do that, because obviously I don't want people to send a gift there and then it comes back to them and you've wasted postage. But yeah, so right, I think that's all the O. I'll just do that one there as well, so we'll get a bit of O done. That's all the O. Now, in theory, what I could do is pack that away, because this doesn't really crop up an awful lot down here. So what we might do is we'll pack that away, and then we can work on just really, I think this session will be like a filler session. So we'll work on some of the colours that we've missed off. So yeah. So tomorrow we've got Saturday night takeaway, and guys, it is the last of the Sunday morning love you on Sunday. Now, this video is, everything's got a bit pushed behind. So this video originally was supposed to be Friday's video, but because stage 1 is still uploading, I've had to put a Saturday version on. So for this week only, you've got a Saturday as well. So what it means is Sunday morning love you is probably going to be pushed behind as well, but we'll have to wait and see on that, because it's stage 1 that is delaying the upload thing. So yeah, I could upload 2 at the same time, but it just, oh my god, like it just slows it up big time. So I tend to like just upload 1 video at a time. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting in some markers, because I need to work out where that line that's coming up to there, isn't it? So let's put one there. And oh my god, I have got another teaming package today. Phoned my mum, and there's like 4 or 5 parcels there. I've got a couple from Amazon, a couple from Temu, and I think this one, or I think it might be the one after, I've been teasing Teaser. Could be more Teaser, but I've been teasing Teeda, because she had a painting on her channel and I really, really wanted it, so I ordered it. I'm not going to say what it is, Teeda, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh my god, you got that as well, or, you know, you'll be like, I've got that. But it was so cute, and I had to get it. So I think it's the right one. You'll have to confirm if it is, because once I watch someone's video, I don't go back on it. I always, like, if I need to refer to it, I'll ask the creator what it was. So yeah, I think this pen needs a bit of wax. It's struggling a bit here, so let me get some wax. I've got my nice Harry Potter cup. So yeah, that water that was in the Harry Potter cup, I've got it here again now. It's vanished. It's like it's dried out the bottom of the cup. So yeah, I will never part with that, because I almost chucked it away because I wasn't sure why there was water in it. But it's gone, so I'll never ever part with that. It's such a lovely cup. It's my favourite. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. And then what else have we got going on? So, well, Easter's coming up. There's bloody Easter eggs left, right and centre in the in the supermarkets. I've seen this, actually I won't say, because my dad has this thing about if we say we're going to get something, he goes out and gets it first to get in there first. And I'll never ever forget that year. My mum bought my brother a steering wheel, and she searched everywhere for it. And what does my dad do? He goes out and gets another one exactly of the same thing. So my mum was because it is upsetting, you know, you buy someone a gift and then someone has to copy the same gift of what you get them, which is why normally at Christmas I just tend to get gift vouchers and stuff. So yeah, talking of gift vouchers, Sharon, over at Sharon, what's it called, Pencil Surprises, I will be sending your gift card this week, so next week, so keep an eye out for that. I'll pop you an email as soon as I've sent it out for you. So yeah, I don't know if I've told you as well, my diamond painting email is now changed, so it's diamondpaintingswithmike@outlook.com. I'm just getting sick and tired of Gmail not doing anything about these spams. I get probably about 17 emails a day, all to do with air fryers. I've won this, I've won that. Normally there's one floating around with DHL at the moment, DPD. And you report it as phishing and they just don't do nothing about it. So yeah, I'm moving away, and I've tested some features on there of like reporting it, and it does work. It just vanishes. So they're on the ball, so I'm moving to there now. So yeah, email me on that one moving forward, because the other one will eventually be closed, and I will close that email down. So yeah, what else do we need to talk about? I don't know really. Yeah, so while that phone's uploading, I'm uploading on the Pixel, and normally I upload on this phone, but it's got a battery problem and the storage was really high, so I had to basically try and shift everything from this phone onto my Pixel to try and free up room, which has done the job, brilliant. But obviously it's still got that battery thing, and I do see it here sometimes, and I think, is it really worth me paying out a battery that's going to cost, what, 30 quid? For someone to fit it, there's probably going to be an extra 20 quid on top. Or do I just sell it to like a phone company that can buy it and give you like, I don't know. I don't want to like sell it at 20 quid. I did have a deal with MazumaMobile.com, but they wanted 20 quid. That, like, this phone's worth 80 quid because it's a refurbished phone, and I'd like a little bit more than that, because that's taken the mick. I mean, even if I could just make 50 quid on it, it's still something, but I just don't agree with the idea of giving it away for free if there's, you know, there's stuff in it, you know, it's working and stuff, you know, I just don't agree with, you know, giving it away at like 20 quid when there's stuff that you can get out of it. You know, the phone's working fine, it's got no cracks or anything, it just has this battery problem. And that company who sold me it, I bought it on Amazon, and they really should have checked it first, because what they do is when they get a phone, they buy these phones and then they do all this work on it, so they refurbish them, but of course that drains the battery, so they think, oh, I'm gonna, you know, sell you a 40 battery. And the other thing is, you don't know how long that phone's been sitting in their warehouse. So that's another factor. If the phone's not on all the time, it's going to, you know, bugger the battery up. But I try to stay off iPhone as much as possible, because that's a brand new phone, and already it's saying it's 97% battery health. So if that gets to 80%, the phone needs replacing with a new battery. And Vodafone do this thing where you can actually book an appointment and they'll do it for you. So that's pretty good. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of the L now. This is looking gorgeous, isn't it? I put it on my Diamond Paints group. If you haven't joined that yet, it's Diamond Paints with Mike. It's also on Sassy Sisters and Misters, I think it's called. So, and there's another one that I follow. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I posted it on there the other night. I think it was Friday night. It's Friday night and the feeling's right. What a night. So yeah, so I've got that. So yeah. But apparently my brother's coming over the weekend, which means I've said I don't want you opening the birthday card unless I'm there, because I want to see, because it's I can't give too much away, but It's basically one of them ones from Funky Pigeon where you can put like your photos on there. So it's a special one. So I want to see him open it, you know. So yeah. And the feelings right what a night. I'm so happy I started this, even if it's not finished this year. At least we've started it after 2 years of waiting. It's been dormant for 2 years. Right, I'm gonna go and get my pot. Do you know what? I always bring in my stuff. I've got my tea, I've got my pen, right, I'm all ready to go, and then there's always something I leave in the other room. So I'll be back. Oh, I can't pause it, can I? It's the wrong phone. Okay, I can clip that out. That's no problem. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see what we've got. So we've got tea. So I'm going to get my, well, let's put the colours that we're not using yet. So if we go back there, we can see that there's no L, so L can go away. Where my funnel thing is though, I've got so much crap on this desk. Do you know what, yeah? I clear it and then it gets cluttered up again. How? So let's go on to this one here and L. So this one, what we'll do, I'm not going to, I don't think, I don't want to waste my time in bloody box. Sorry guys, all my boxes fell out with the bloody doll's house in. These are all the little walls that we have to put in for the doll's house. Yeah, it's all fell out, so apologies, I'll be back in a minute. These are some of the parts that we have to do. We have to do all plastic and stuff. Right, let's put that in here. Put that over there for the minute. That can go down there. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm not going to kit up every tray because I'd want to, let's do that pea because that seems to be the biggest colour at the moment. We'll just stick to one tray for the filling for the minute. So I can get, because I'm cautious about, you know, we sit here filling and refilling trays, we're not going to get much done on the painting. So I love this, all this different shade of pink. This is absolutely gorgeous. I did work on some pink Riverdale thing paintings before. That's quite an oldish one. And I've got a lighthouse that is on some rocks, and I've got two actually. One that looks like Lazy Retired Granny's one, and two, it's got like a purple background that I bought several years ago, and I think it's a 40x50. So yeah. So I'm going to be doing colour filling. Judy over at Debbie Gets Crafty's twin sister is called Judy, and when I popped it on the group, she was like, that is so lovely. Like, she liked the pastel palette thing. So yeah, it's a lovely, if you've not checked out Judy's channel, it's all fired up. She normally goes on there with Robbie and her sister Debbie. So yeah, it's quite, I can't believe we're at, you know, the end of February. We're considering this has like 5 weeks in it, because isn't this year a leap year? Is that right? Oh look, I've missed out the O. Luckily it's still kitted up. I'm very drawn to that F colour next, so I might do that next. This is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, very pleased with this. I've got to pop to the Amazon locker later because I won some rich teas, so I've got them to pick up. The pharmacist texts me, so my pills are ready to pick up there. And I need to speak to them because I've still got like probably about 12 pills left. So I don't know why they keep sending out so many pills. So I need to pick up, and then I sort of think, well, shall I leave them there for a week? Just to try and ease the backlog, you know. And then I think, well, should I just like flush them down the toilet and then start all over again to just get rid of the backlog ones? Because some nights I've actually forgot to take them. And when I was having Lemsip, I can't take Ramipril with that because it says that you can't take Ramipril with Lemsip, so, or high blood pressure medication. So that's what's done it, I think. So yeah. So I've got that to do. So what I thought I'd do is go up Rifle Hill, up to Chalice Lane, pick up the parcel, go down Skits Hill, right round the back, and that will lead me out to where I need to go for the pharmacists. Okay, so that's P done. Lovely. So what I'd like to do next is the F. Okay, so that's F. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, isn't that funky? Oh, I like that. That's gorgeous. Oh, what a lovely shade. That is lovely. I do like my pinks, guys. It reminds me, it's so funny, because doing this painting, it really throws me flashbacks from when I did... There was a painting I did in the garden, I think it was like several years ago, because that was sort of like when I very first started this channel. And I was sitting in the garden and it's like a flower canvas. I can actually show you because I bought it over here now, so I'll have to remember to show you probably when I do the flower theme. I always do flowers in May, and we've got some good ones coming up because we have the one from Angela. Angela sent me a flower. We have a couple of ones that I got from Vinted. So the vintage one is really cool because it's in like a proper frame. So yeah, oh man, I'm loving this fuchsia. This is gorgeous. Wow. See, I would have skipped this weekend because it's Saturday night takeaway with Ant and Deg. And I know that Jack's kids are going to be there and it's going to be bloody like World War II. So, but then I'm thinking, well, if I don't go, I could miss the chance of giving my card to my brother and that. But because he only comes in, it's very rarely sees him. He only comes over like every other week, and it's always when Jack's kids are there. Funny that, isn't it? No, it'd be nice to see him on a week where they're not there because they're too loud. Yeah. Once they all get together, they're all like screaming, shouting, and yeah, they are very annoying. So yeah, and Jack was getting a bit annoyed. He was like, "Tommy, be quiet," you know, because once they get together, you've got Grace, Tommy, and then Teddy. They all get too loud and stuff. Teddy's the quiet one though, but he's getting chunky now. Really little fatty. So he's heavy as well, so yeah. Oh, isn't that lovely? This flower is absolutely... I think I've got a zebra like this. Yeah, Liz Harrison got me one, didn't she? That pink zebra that I think might have these colours, actually. Yes, we must dig that out to do at some point. Right, what shall we do now? I think I'd like to get some of this ear done. So let's get the R done next. So the R here is... This is a sort of grey colour there. You can see how backlogged this is. Look, this is the old styling. Look, you know when I used to like put it on the end and then put them all on that. If you look at my newer trays now, I don't do that. So I'll just put like at the end, I put multicolour dragon, and then I've just got the standard symbols. So because I thought putting them all on there is just a waste of stickers, and they're the old style stickers because I've moved to these ones and they're so gorgeous. Love them stickers. You get 300 in a pack for $3.99. Sorry, $2.99. So it's a bloody bargain, guys. But what a lovely painting to start Saturday day off. Can't believe it. It doesn't actually feel like we've sang Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. Love you that much, but yes, soon be Christmas, guys. Bloody way this year's going on. It just goes. Time just goes so quick. I think I'll always be fascinated with that. But I have noticed that. Is there a drill under this? The daylight is now creeping back, isn't it? I looked outside the other day and it was 5:15 and I'm like, hang on a minute, it's daylight still. So our daylight saving is gradually creeping back, which is great. We'll get daylight up till 9 o'clock because in the winter we only get it till like 4 and then it goes pitch black. So yeah, let me know, guys, in America, do you guys have daylight saving? Because I think when it's 6 hours ahead here, it's 5 hours behind there because we're ahead of the America. So, yeah, I don't know on that one. So this one's got like a grey and black earlobe here that we've got here. So that's good. One thing I love is filling in gaps. Where that random pink one's come from. But again, I think out of all the colours, I like my pinks, but this contrast between that, you've got that very light purple, then it goes into that lovely pastel vibe, and then a bit of white, and the white breaks it back up into that gorgeous pink. This is a really, really beautiful, beautiful painting, and I encourage people to get it, because it is lovely to work on. I love working on pastels. It's not too bright, not too dark. It's just the right touch, you know. It's because if you think about it, we're actually technically painting. It may not be with physical paint, but we are technically, you know, we're painting on the canvas. So yeah, there is a key as well in this. There's a little key. If we just look here, you see there's like a key symbol. So it's like she's carrying a pack of keys. I was digging out some of my cover minders last night. I don't really use cover minders very often now since release paper came along, but it's got to the point where I've run out of release paper, and once some become available, because you can reuse it, I will go back to my cover minders. And as we know, Big Brother's only around the corner, and I thought I'll grab out my eyeball one for Big Brother. I think it's on for 3 weeks, so very excited for that. Debbie Gets Crafty, you'll have to let me know if yours has already started, because I believe you said the previous version, which was the standard version, that was started before the UK. So, but did you know I was reading my Hello magazine, and apparently there's a Spanish version of Strictly Come Dancing, because Gorka, there was an article about Gorka and his wife, and he was saying that he's been asked to be a judge on the panel of the Strictly thing. So that's interesting. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to keep in with that rhythm and just do a bit of filling up over here. We've got some R's and stuff feeding around here. So we'll just do a bit of that as well. And yeah, so pretty good. Well, the news is boring as hell. There's nothing on. All it keeps going on about is Gaza, 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 Ukraine, Gaza, Ukraine, Gaza. It's like they're obsessed with talking about Ukraine and Gaza. Like, I understand that the war is in Gaza and Ukraine, but I have no sympathy. I'm really sorry about that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's got nothing to do with the UK, and therefore, you know, I don't have any sympathy. You're the ones who've decided to start a war, so therefore, it's your mess to sort out. I don't know why the UK are getting involved. But there we go. I mean, I think the UK have got involved due to the Red Sea situation, but because it's affecting a lot of cargo ships, but still, I don't understand that. Okay, so let's do. I did have the one out here. I don't know where I put it. Let's do a bit of 2, that lovely lilac colour. I'll have a bit of my cup of tea in my lovely mug that I got from Kurt and Michael Pasaki. Oh, lovely. Cool, blimey, that was a bit hot. I keep forgetting that it's it keeps the heat in, doesn't it? So, amount of times I've burnt my tongue because I'm thinking, oh right, it's cooled down. Because on the outside it feels cooler than the inside, and then you're drinking, it's like shit. It just burnt my mouth. So yeah. Let's get that out of the way. So yeah, so I've got a couple of gift vouchers I need to sort out. Lazy Retired Granny. At Christmas, she sent me a £30 gift card and got some lovely paintings with it, one of which is a Hogwarts. And I decided to send her one back, and it went to a totally different email address, and I can't pull that back because gift cards are non-refundable. So I just had to recover it by selling something on Vinted, but bump the price up, because if I need to recover an amount for anything, then I will bump the price up on one of my listings on Vinted. So yeah, that's how I do it. But I will make sure, Lazy Retired Granny, that it's the right email. It's your fault because you gave me the wrong one. But yeah, I will make sure it's the correct email this time. Right, let's do number 3. This is really interesting colours. You've got a dark one and then a lighter one. So we'll do the lighter one next. Do-do-do, chicka rock, chicka rock, chicka boom. Let this moment forget, occupy myself. On TikTok, yeah, I keep getting videos all about actors that have died and not seen their movies. Or this one's died, that one's died. Like, is TikTok the home of death or something? Like, why is there so many videos about people dying? Look, why have they done that? It's a random C. Just why? I don't understand why they do that. It's aggravating. Look, it's the only bloody C apart from over there. So, what the hell? Oh my god, I sounded like Victor Meldrew then. I don't believe it! I used to love watching One Foot in the Grave. One foot in the grave! And you'd see that tortoise like walking along at the end credits. Was it Richard Medley who played him? I think it was Richard Medley. Right, that's 3. We'll do a couple. No, because that's over the border. So, yeah, that's that done. Lovely. Oh, my God. 4. Yeah, I can't do that yet. Hello, da, 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 land of home and glory, master of the sea. Who are born of thee. This one, I've actually got some tissue paper, because I've got a craft in my Temu package. I've got a craft channel as well called Crafts with Mike, and I recognise that I've not uploaded for like 6 months, I think it is, because I just can't think of things to do. I started it off with ideas and things to do, and then I sort of drifted away from it. It's really interesting because what have I done? What colour was this one? Because my main channel, which is World of Mike the Partwork Wrangler, where I do partworks. I used to do partworks for years. And I've always said I don't want to do partworks forever. And then along came diamond painting. And I feel like this is my new home now, diamond painting. So yeah, I will gradually phase part works out, because my new enjoyment is now this, diamond painting. But knowing me, I swap and change like the weather. But yeah, I feel like diamond painting is my new thing now. I will still do part works here and there with ones I, enjoy, but I've been building models since 2013, both on and off camera, and there comes a time where you feel like you need a new journey. But yeah, I don't know. Because every time I come to the end of one and I think, great, it's all done, lovely. Another one comes out I like, and then it's like, oh no, another 2 years. Because it takes 2 years to complete it. I just wish there was a way that you could like build it all in one go. But you can't. You must be patient. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Da 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 dee 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 dee. La 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 la. Spider Pig does whatever Spider Pig does. Can you swing from a hill? Look at this Spider Pig. That comes from The Simpsons, and Homer moves the pig up and down the ceiling, and that's where we got Spider Pig from. Spider Mouse, Spider Rat does whatever a Spider Rat does. Spider Rat, Spider Pig, Spider Dragon, Spider Rig. You could have all sorts of different animals, So this is more like a grey blue, but on the print, but the drill is actually a grey, which is disappointing because I love that grey blue colour. So, but I think we have done the eye. She's hidden under the eye because the eye is there, and I love that funky red that they've used for the eyeball, but they've covered it with this rose underneath there. So, talking of which, in April it is the anniversary of, well, I don't know if it's the anniversary, but it is Titanic, because April is when she sank, and I always watch Titanic on the day that she sank, the 15th of April, 1912. But yeah, I've been getting used to the new boiler now, so I'm all used to how you operate it and stuff. So, but my radiators, they keep making a gurgly noise, so I need to bleed them at some point. Because really, your radiator shouldn't be making like a running water noise. So I think because where they've been emptied, because obviously you have to shut the water off when you do changing the water stuff, because it'll all gush out. And I think because it's been so, off with water, it's all got a bit imbalanced. So it could be that some radiators have more water in than other, I don't know. I'm not a plumber. G, right, lovely. This G here, this is a lovely, I'd say like a sandy grey. So yeah, we've got a G here now, lovely jubbly. A bit more waxy boo. Waxy boo. Where is the waxy boo? I don't know. I've lost the waxy boo, guys. Oh. Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing. Why am I singing Christmas songs? I don't know. Oh, that's a nice colour. So what's nice about the design of this painting is they've chosen to keep it very sort of light colours. That is gorgeous. Because it's not overpowering any of the colours. Where you've got a little bit of dark, they bring it back into a little bit of light. That's gorgeous. I have done paintings before, and they've been totally wrecked, where they've just used too much light in places and too much dark, and it looks awful. And there's come a point, I had a collaboration once with Victoria's Moon, and Victoria's Moon is a diamond painting company, and it was a picture of Molly, and they completely balls it up. And I was like, I said to the marketing person, I can't put this on the channel, it looks awful. It looks absolutely awful. And I was like, I can't do that. That's impossible. Because without even putting the drills on, I knew that it wouldn't turn out right. I just don't know how, but I knew. And then when I started to put the drills on, as much as I tried to wait and see how it was, it looked absolutely wrecked. So I said, I can't do this. And she said, well, we can send you another picture if you like. And yeah, and I still believe that they use too much light in that Molly one. You know, I'd love to have a custom at Molly, and I'm not very good at doing customs. Every one I've done has never come out right, apart from my giraffe, which you'll probably see in June. I don't know, maybe July, I don't know. I might do it winter giraffe maybe. La 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 la. By the way, there's a new scam going around. Because the other night I got an email from, not an email, a message from a friend I haven't spoken to since leaving college. And I got a message saying, could you do me a favour? Sorry to bother you. And I thought, well, that's strange. You've not spoken to me since leaving Colchester Institute. So I blocked it because I was like, I don't think that's genuine. And then a couple of days later, I got another one from another friend of mine that went to the same college. And what it is this new scam that's going round, and it's basically, it could be from friends that you know. And it says something along the lines of, sorry to bother you, can you do me a favour with a question mark? And when I Googled it, it's basically a scam, and they ask you to download some gift card voucher thing, I think they said on Google. But if you just Google something like, do me a favour messenger scam or something like that, it should come up. And I thought, yeah, that's definitely a scam. I mean, this person hasn't spoke to me since leaving college, and then all of a sudden I get a random message out of the blue. Like, there's something not right there. So, yeah, I didn't respond to it because I had a feeling it would have been a scam. And I chose to block it instead of responding because the chances are that account's been hacked. And you're basically probably talking to the scammer themselves. So I didn't even bother responding to that. So yeah, do just be mindful that there is a scam going around. Luckily, I'm not on Messenger anymore, so it was on my personal line. I'm still on my personal line, but I decided to get rid of the diamond painting Messenger line because I have Instagram, I have Gmail, I've got Facebook, I've got what is it, TikTok. I've got so many of these apps, and I decided to get rid of Facebook Messenger on my diamond painting line because something had to give. There was one time I was filming and I had like 15 messages pop up. I don't know what video it's in, but I showed it on here, and I had 15 notifications, and I just can't deal with it. It's too much to handle. And I do try to get back to everyone as best as I can, but something had to give, so I don't do Messenger anymore. So yeah, I knew it was probably going to be a scam, so just want to pre-warn you guys about that. So if you get this so-called message saying, do me a favour, don't fall for it. The chances are the account's been hacked. Right, that's the G done. How are we doing for time? It is 43 minutes on the clock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a question for you guys. What is the most unusual place you have done diamond painting? For me, I would say in the garden. Because it was a day where it was so hot, and it was just the right temperature, no wind, and I thought, right, I'm going to go out there with a nice cold drink, bit of ice cubes in it, and paint out there. Because as you know, most of us do it at our tables or our desks and stuff, so yeah, I want to know what is the most weirdest place, or not weirdest, but what's the most unusual place you've diamond painted? I'd love to diamond paint on the train. That's a challenge for me. I don't think we'd even make it one stop down the line, and then they'll say, The next stop is Witham. And it'd be like, right, I've not even started, pack out. Do you know, I'd love to do it. If I did it, it'd have to be from Chelmsford to Braintree. No, sorry, Braintree to London. Just to make it like worth my while. I've actually been on a train once and I had a book and it was a castle book, but there was 2 stories built into one book. So you had the top book and then to read the other book, they printed it upside down. So you'd have to turn the book round. Well, of course, one of the passengers was looking at my book and like couldn't understand why it was upside down. And I think they thought my book was upside down, but it wasn't. It's basically the words are around the right way, but they just turned the book round to make it look fancy and stuff. So, yeah. We nearly filled the gap up. Lovely. Fantastic. Okay, let's do a bit of that 8 next. Which, please, hopefully is that bluey grey. Oh, yeah. This is a gorgeous colour. It's a light grey. Quite like this. Look at that. Absolutely gorge. So, yeah, let's do a bit of that now. There's a random C for some apparent reason, which I don't know why is there. Yeah, so the next thing we're looking forward to is Saturday Night Takeaway with Ant and Dec. We've got Big Brother. We have, I'm so going to order a Big Brother t-shirt because on the ITV app thing or the Big Brother app, you can actually order merchandise for that show. And I'm so going to get it. I've got to get it. And very likewise with I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out. I've actually got a I'm a Celebrity Campmate one, but they're doing a new one now where you can actually put I'm the King of Jungle, or King of Jungle, something like that. What number was this? It was 8, weren't it? So, got so many colours going on. I'm the king of the castle, and you're the dirty rascal. La 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 la. Christmas Day, on Christmas Day, we're up here in the wharf. Take it. Wharf? What? I did not mean to say wharf. Oh, man. Right. There's an 8 there, and it's really aggravating me. So, although it's over the border, I'm going to have to do it. Right, let's put that into here. And then I think it's just that 6 and that beautiful Ruby 4. Let's do 6 next. Yes, it's that colour I love. Bluey grey. Oh, man. That is gorgeous. Ding dong merrily on high. I'm in a singing mood. Ah, yes, that 6 is something to do up there. Okay, let's just focus on this bit for the minute and then we'll go back over the ear and do that. Fantastic. Civil play. I can actually speak French, so let me know what you think it is. And no Google translating cheating. But what do you think I'm saying? Here we go. Je m'appelle Michael. Oh my god, no! I don't like being called that. Mike. Oh, sugar. Right, okay, in that case, my real name is Michael, but I don't like being called Michael. So, anyway. So, let's try that again. Je m'appelle Mike. J'habite à Witham. Quelle est la date on anniversaire? November. J'adore chocolate. Detest peanuts. I don't actually hate peanuts, but yeah, let us know in the comments and I will tell you if you're right in the next show. It was the first thing that came to my mind, peanuts. So, yeah, I don't actually... Detest means hate, but I don't actually hate peanuts. I love... Oh, my God, yeah. Jack brought in some salt and vinegar peanuts, and they were the most weirdest thing I've ever ate. Salt and vinegar. Oh, my God. Salt and vinegar peanuts. Like, what the hell? Oh, my God, no. I've got spaghetti bolognese tonight. Very, very nice. Spaghetti bolognese. There's a song on TikTok I've been watching, and it's something like, "This is spaghetti bolognese." And then that apple crumble lady came up again, and I was like, everybody's looking apple crumble. So catchy, that song. Right, that's near enough all the filling done, so we'll just get that back in the pot. We're coming up to the closing of this session now. I'm not going to start another square because I'm quite happy with the progress I've made on this one. And it would be not sensible to start a new square when we're right up near our 1 hour thing. So yeah, this is probably a 310. Yep, 310. Thought so. So yeah, okay, so let's get that in there, and then we want J. J. Here's Johnny. Right, they so need to do a part work on that. They really, really do. So this is J, which is like a very beautiful pinky red. And that's going to go into here. Lovely, jubbly. Oh, we've missed off a 7. I can't believe in that. Is that it? Is that it? Like, I've literally just poured out that for just that. Really? Oh my god. Right, this is an optic illusion, guys. The line finishes here, but I got carried away and walked over here. So don't think that that's not done. It's an optic illusion. So we just need to do 7 and C. A sailor went to sea to see what he could see, and all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Oh yes, look, how could I have done that any better? I've just got 1 drill out. Yes, that's never happened before. Fantastic. Okay, so 7 with get that one out. If you ever watch Strictly Come Dancing, there's a guy on there called Len Goodman, and he doesn't say, like, all the judges would go 1, 2, 3, but he would go 7 and drag it. And there we go, guys. Yes! Oh, look at that. All beautiful, all in. Lovely jubbly. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Right, oh my God. Did you see what I just did there? I went to turn the light off. There's no light board on. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so looking at that, that's what we're going to do. We'll probably fit in 3 squares here, but that is gorgeous. We've filled in all the colour, the missing colours and stuff. Fantastic. So next time we'll work on our next square, and I might, looking at this, I'll probably put the marker here or drag it there. We'll make these a little bit larger, and we'll put it there so that we can get his ear in. Her ear in. What I think is going to be quite pretty is they've done this like foundation in makeup, so that's quite good because you've got that lovely purple streak around her eyelid and that lovely pinky eye, so that's going to be beautiful. As I said, we've still got 3 days. Hang on, so we've got, what's today? Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think Wednesday's the last day of February, so we've got about 5 days to see how much we can do, but the chances are it's going to roll over to next year. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you would like to buy this painting, I'll try and put the link in the description of the video, because sometimes with the older paintings I can't get the link. I'm still trying to get that swan on Amazon and it won't come up. So yeah, I'm trying my best. But anyway, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free of charge, doesn't cost you anything, and if you watch the channel, you might as well give it a subscription. Always tap that notification bell and be notified of all the videos that we do. And until next time, we will see you again for more of this lovely tiger who still needs a name. Only Janet's gives it a name so far, so let's get a few other names in there and then we'll pick one. But until then, have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend, take care. Bye-bye.